You guys thought that I wasn't going to do any more brooch videos. Here we are with top 25 vintage brooches that sold on eBay over the past week. I don't remember what week it is, so we're just going to roll with it. Catch you over at the computer and let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so we have the top 25 vintage brooches that sold on eBay over the past week. We're back at it. We're getting back into the top 25 brooches. And if you guys do hear some noise in the background, Mama Sue and JoJo are both working, going through jewelry as we speak, as we're going through it on here. We added the camera as well. So we got a nice little new setup. We're going to get into it, guys. Starting up first with this beautiful vintage Trifari blue baguette fur clip or dress clip. Absolutely stunning, like almost like a cobalt blue cabochon, clear rhinestones. Again, fur clip back. There's the signature, and it sold on bid $355. So $355 on bid for that gorgeous Trifari. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit rusty with this. It's been a little bit, so let's keep it rocking. That's the first one that we have. Up next, we have Joe Maz. When I went through and found these, I just wanted to make sure that it is signed. There's the signature. So Joe Maz or Joseph Mazer, Moonstone glass cabochons. It is a brooch and earring set. Does have some missing rhinestones. Let's see if we can find that. See, cabochon fell out. I think it's missing some ABs. So as is, and it's still sold for $372 with 16 bids. So as is brooch and earring set. Again, Joe Maz, $372 on bid. Up next, we got some Crown Trifari. Still going through Joe Maz, Crown Trifari. There was a couple other ones, but again, those same names over and over, but different styles. So we're going to keep going. We got Crown Trifari Bejeweled Seahorse Brooch. It is missing stones and faux pearls, so as is. There's the signature. So again, it is from the Bejeweled set. And this one sold $399, and they did take an offer. So again, nice Crown Trifari Bejeweled Seahorse, just under $400, which is great, especially for the fact that it's as is. Huh?
That's the name.
The name what?
Of the person that sold it.
Yes.
Is it me?
No.
Oh.
JoJo thought it was hers. I didn't even... Who knows? All right, keeping it rocking. We have signed Shriner, New York. I have never seen one of these bows. So again, it is signed Shriner, black rhinestone bow brooch, super long dangles. As you can tell, with these prong sets, definitely Shriner, long tassel style. Let's see, and I think it is signed as well. Yes, so it is signed on the cartouche, Shriner of New York. You got the hook and loop style, vintage. You got the cupcaking. So again, beautiful Shriner bow, $445. And they did list it buy now. So that was a buy now purchase of $445. Let's see if we break $1,000 in this episode. I don't even know where I was going with that. So we got some more Mazer Bros. So Joe Maz, just later version. Again, Mazer Bros, fruit salad. Dress clip. Again, Joseph Mazer. You got the Grapoy style. You got the purples, pinks, reds. Absolutely stunning colors all the way through. Got some enameling in there to accent those rhinestones. Again, fur clip, dress clip. And it is signed Mazer Bros. $599.99. And that was buy now. So they did take an offer. Less than $599, but absolutely stunning piece there without a doubt. This one I wasn't sure. I threw it in there. Again, this is the most important part, is to be informative for all of us to learn, what does sell for the most. And this one is Gublin Watch Brooch. That's all they put. I've seen that it's signed right there in the center. Does have its box, and it's sold for $400 buy now. So again, really cool brooch watch. Again, Gublin, $400, and that was buy now. So, new information for me, maybe for you as well. And again, $400, definitely good to know. Alrighty, Juliana. Juliana never, when we were doing those videos, it would make it in every now and again, but made it in this week. So, Juliana D&E Rivoli rhinestones. This one has the pink watermelon, kind of like a heliotrope in a way. The beautiful Rivolis, ABs, purple rhinestones. Absolutely stunning set. It is a brooch and earrings. There's the back. You got the rivets, the figure eights. I mean, you got the puddling. Definitely Juliana. $499.99, and that was buy now. Absolutely stunning set. We need to find some of those. Up next, we have some Miriam Haskell. So Miriam Haskell, gorgeous fall style brooch. You got multicolored rhinestones. Kind of almost like a give ray glass. Absolutely stunning. Signed on the back there on the cartouche, Miriam Haskell. And this one sold on offer $449. But she is absolutely gorgeous. I wish there was a couple better pictures of the front. But again, she is a beaut. So Miriam Haskell making it in as well. Up next, Schiaparelli. Does have like the molded green glass, kind of like swirl or rose. Yep, so rose molded glass. Beautiful ABs. It is a brooch and earring set. Again, signed on the back, Schiaparelli. What a set. I would love to find something like this. $460, and that was on bid. So on bid, $460. Schiaparelli. Absolutely stunning set there for sure. And up next, we have, who would have thunk it? We got some more Juliana, and it's another Rivoli piece. So this one does have the brooch and earrings as well. You got the heliotrope watermelon. I mean, absolutely stunning. Kind of like a faux mystic topaz with those colors, or heliotrope greens, ABs. Just an absolute stunning set. Again, same backing as before. Got the figure eights, the rivets, the puddling. I mean, she is just a gorgeous set. $550, and they did take an offer. So that was buy now, $550. Again, did take an offer on that set, but absolutely stunning. All right, keeping it rocking, full paced ahead. We got Corocraft Sterling brooch pin, gold-plated blue rhinestone heart. So you got the hands with the heart. Really cool, beautiful, like, I can't think of the stone right now, but beautiful glass rhinestones all the way through. Looks like it's missing a couple somewhere throughout. Let's see that signature. Older piece for sure. Again, for the fact that it's sterling. And there's that signature. So you got the Coro Pegasus, so Corocraft Sterling. And it sold $719.99. Sheesh. So again, as is, to still sell for that amount, to still sell for that amount, oh my, can't even talk today. So again, $719.99. Definitely be sure to keep an eye out for the Corocraft. Alrighty, I'm gonna assume they did take an offer, because that's $719, then we're back down to $500. So that was probably just around $400 to $500. Again, we try to keep them, it is in order for the amount that it sold, but sometimes it shows the other amount. So, keeping it rocking though, we got some more Shriner. Beautiful rhinestones all the way through. I do believe some upside down rhinestones. She is a beaut, signed on the back. Shriner, New York, open back. And this pendant brooch sold $500, and it was on bid. Whew. Absolutely, again, stunning condition, not missing any rhinestones. Doesn't look like much discoloration throughout. So again, great condition. Domed Shriner, $500 on bid. Whew. Alrighty, so this one we have a vintage signed Joseph Russian gold-plated brooch with center pendant drop. I'm not 100% sure on the signature, so I'm going to need you guys to comment down below if you know. I feel like I've definitely seen it before, but look at that faceted glass. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful drop, Art Nouveau style. And there is the Joseph signature. I know it. I just can't remember it off the top of my head. I've been pondering since setting up the video. So again, if you do know, be sure to drop it down below in a comment. And there she is. This piece sold $500, and that was buy now. Again, we're just at the $500 mark. We're about halfway through. And up next, we got some Chanel. So beautiful poured glass style Chanel. Got the double C's in the center. Signed as well. Let's see if we can zoom that in a little bit. There we go. It's It's upside down, but Chanel, made in Italy. Again, gorgeous poured glass. Just kind of like a square brooch, and it sold one bid, $500. Kind of almost looks like it's got the gold fleck in the glass as well. I mean, she's definitely stunning. So again, $500 for that Chanel. This one is just a vintage necklace, earrings, and brooch. But I have a feeling we have some keystone rhinestones. I guess they kind of aren't. They're just triangular shaped. I was thinking Shriner, but I'm not 100% sure. I mean, you got to let me know. What do you think? So we got the ABs, greens, beautiful navettes. There's the brooch, the beautiful earrings. And then here is the necklace. Whew. So again, there she is. This set sold $510, and it was on bid. So 14 bids, $510. Here's the back construction, of course. So there's the brooch, there's the earrings, and there is the back of the necklace. It's not really screaming Shriner either. I'm not 100% sure. You know, Shriner, Juliana. But again, there she is, $510. Let me know down below what you think or who made this piece, because I'm definitely curious. She is a beaut, though. Again, brooch, earring, and necklace, $510. Whew. Alrighty, Coro Jelly Belly. Of course, you got to love the Jelly Bellies. Anything Jelly Belly that's vintage, again, is pretty much big money. Whether it's Coro, Trifari, again, they're going to be some big money pieces. So you got the Coro Jelly Belly, Antelope. Again, that loose side center, clear rhinestones. Does look like it's missing a few. And then there's that signature. So again, Sterling, Coro, Jelly Belly, $546.56. And that was on bid, 8 bids in total. That is definitely a stunning piece. All right, keeping it rocking. This one, I had no idea. I talked to Mama Sue. She said that she's had a few before. But we got rarest of all, vintage Elzac Jelly Belly pins. So it's got the sterling silver rhinestone top. And then that is an acrylic face. Definitely unique art without a doubt. And I guess it is a book piece. I'm going to assume that's what they're showing there is the Jelly Bellies with this sterling. And again, this one sold $595, and that was buy now. So buy now, really cool piece. They are unsigned though, so Google image it, or if you already know. But again, if you don't know, make sure you Google image your unique pieces. Again, if it's unique, you always want to double check it because you really never know what you're gonna have. Like this, if I were to see it, I would have had no idea. Alrighty, of course, we're coming back into some Shriner. So beautiful Shriner here. You got faux pearls, multicolored, like the pinks and purples. Look at all of those. So all those rhinestones are set. That very well-known Shriner. Oh my God, what are those called? The things that go around the rhinestones. Prongs, there we go. I couldn't think of the word. So we got prongs, the Shriner prongs. Again, really cool, absolutely stunning piece. I mean, definitely well crafted. There's the back again, signed on the cartouche. You got the cupcaking. I mean, she's just a gorgeous piece. $609, and that was on bid. So 28 bids, $609. Just an absolute gorgeous Shriner. All right, we're not even, what do we got? 2, 4, 6, 7 more. So we're not even top 5 yet. We got Chanel, purple Gerpoy. So again, poured glass, gold tone. Again, you got the double C's in the center. Really cool piece, well constructed. And there is the signature. So Chanel 95, made in Italy. Definitely a unique piece. $725.58. As I think we would all assume that Chanel brooches would go for. Again, definitely not a low-end brooch by no means. So again, Chanel, $725.58. Buy now on that one. And we have another Shriner signed piece, but look at the reds. I can't. Sometimes, I mean, there's a reason that they go for so much money. You got the deep, like ruby red with more of like a fall red, like a leaf. Some purple throughout, AB rhinestones. She is just absolutely gorgeous. It is a brooch and earring set. There is the back. Brooch is not signed. They got lucky. They have the brooch and earrings. The earrings are signed. So again, signed Shriner. Beautiful set. They took an offer. $999. Guys, we're about to break a grand. So again, that absolutely stunning Shriner set. $999. Ooh, Bakelite making its way in and not in the low end. So we got vintage Bakelite pin. We got a farmer with a wheelbarrow. It's not signed anybody, which is most of the time when you have high-end Bakelite pieces. Maybe it's just the age or the rareness. Again, unsigned Bakelite farmer with a wheelbarrow. And it sold $847.89 and it was on bid. I don't know, that wheel though, it almost doesn't look like it belongs. Maybe that's just how they added to it, I don't know. But unique piece there without a doubt, $847.89. Whew. All right, up next we have Stanley Hagler. When I seen this, I don't know. Could you imagine having this fall Halloween style? You got the greens, the orange, it almost looks like a pumpkin patch in a brooch, earring, and necklace set. So again, nice set. Kind of making the game unfair with it being the set, but I had to throw it in there. So again, Stanley Hagler, New York City. There's the signature on the back of the brooch. Again, just an amazing set without a doubt. There's the earrings. Those are also signed. There's the back of the necklace. Look at that construction. She got wire work. You got the filigree. Shepherd hook clasp, adjuster. That piece is actually unsigned. But again, everything else is signed in the set. They took an offer on $2,000. Whew. So again, Stanley Hagler, the full set, just under $2,000. Well, probably closer to $1,000 because up next we have French Gripoy glass 6 1/4 inch dangle brooch. What? So again, you got the poured glass, absolutely stunning, really cute gold tone, rhinestone top. Again, nice little Gripoy piece. There is the back. You got the trombone closure, so probably 1950s or before. And I actually don't see it signed. There's no signature on the back of that one, but it's still sold $1,474.43. Definitely a unique piece, again, for the fact that it's 6 1/4 inch. Just a dangle brooch, absolutely insane. That's the first one of the top three. Top two, we got Crown Trafari Sterling Silver Dragonfly, again, like an Alfred Philippe. Sterling Silver Dragonfly. You got the Des patent number. Again, older piece. Crown Trafari signature over there. Again, does have the Des patent number, Sterling, and then the other side has the Trafari signature. This Dragonfly sold $1,600, and it was buy now. So buy now. Does look like they took an offer on $1,600. We're on top one. What do y'all think it is? We have Marcel Boucher, vintage rhinestone swallow bird, 1940s. Does look like it has some minor issues. Darkening of stones, maybe some missing. Again, the swallow brooch though, by Boucher. Again, I do know sells for a decent chunk of change. On bid, this piece sold 20 bids. $1,729. It does have the Figurian cap. It is marked MB. Again, that little cap style. I know I'm pointing at the camera, but as you can see, we'll just use the mouse. As you can see, that cap above the MB is some of the oldest. Again, 1940s Boucher brooches. So again, they sell for big money. This one sold $1,729. Alrighty, guys, that's it for the top 25 vintage brooches that sold on eBay over the past week. I can't say that we're going to be doing these every week, but I do want to try to incorporate them again. So again, between the storage units, the vintage brooches, we might be doing some jewelry jar unjarring, see what we get in some of those. We're going to try to keep it interesting, keep it with the jewelry and the storage units, a little bit of both and more. But there'll be a nice little intro video coming out at some point this week that really is going to let you guys know exactly the channel's direction and what we're going to be trying to do. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you in the next one.